Let me hear you say KO. Competition can't move me. Wrong's one thing you won't prove me. Bruce Lee, rhymers take a slug through your front two teeth. 1, 2, 3. Let me hear you say KO. Competition can't move me. Wrong's one thing you won't prove me. Bruce Lee, rhymers take a slug through your front two teeth. I'm the kid at the bar with 2, 3.
YouTube, what's up? Kilo, MaddenStudents.com. Bringing you guys episode 3 of, well, episode a lot, but video 3 of the New York Jets mini scheme. We're going to be taking a look in this one at strong Y flex, which is probably like my favorite formation out of the entire book. We'll go ahead and start out in our base play tight end option, and first we'll show you guys against cover 3. Switch it up to the 3-4 predator this time because we've been using nickel 2-4-5 in our schemes in our videos. So you know, again guys, cover 3 most likely. What am I going to do? I'm going to stay in this tight end option and just motion the running back out and quick throw it. It's effective, it works, and for the most part it's you know, something that the defense has to be aware of. So most of the time we're going to do that. But if we decide we want to go to strong Y flex, quite a few things we can do actually from this particular formation. We can go to our deep pass audible, and what I had said in the ebook was to put the motioned receiver on an outside slant. I have since been putting him on a curl. I just find it to be a better option. It's easier to option the middle in my opinion than it is to option the outside with the slant out and flat. So you know, check what the ebook says. Put him in a curl instead, and you're basically just going to be optioning the zone middle linebacker or zone linebacker in that vicinity, and whichever way he drifts to is the way we throw away from. So you know, if that makes any sense, we'll take a little look here, a little zoom in, and give you an idea as to what I'm talking about. Now in this situation we threw the curl, and that's because we've seen the middle linebacker cheat towards the crossing route. So right, well, that's not quite it. I think it's a little after that, but he's going to take a step towards that right there. He cheated towards that route, so as soon as he did that, we immediately fired the curl in. And it's just a real easy option play if you know you need, like, you know, not forever yards, but you know, let's say 5 to 10 yards for a first down. It's you know, a good play to mix in. Now we can also throw the corner route over on the left side too. We don't have to run, you know, the little option of the hook zone. So if you want to throw that, you most definitely can. But most of the time, you're just going to be dumping it down to either the crossing route or the hook over, you know, against cover 3. So that's the way I run that. And we'll take one more look at it here, and you can kind of get the idea. It's just you know, going to be the hook or the crossing route most times. It's just a quicker and easier throw. The corner is there though if you want to wait on it. If you know, you want to make that adjustment and just put it up there. So probably the biggest play call against cover 3. I mean, it's just so easy to do. And then, you know, if you, like I said, if you want, you can hit that corner route. The curl is open again there though. Then the other things that we can do against cover 3 is obviously we can just pound the ball. You can use the quick run audible, which is the dive. You're probably not going to break too many touchdowns on that, but it is a consistent 3 to 4 yard gain. And you know, then you can also hit the off tackle, which is in your audibles, which is, like I said, probably one of my favorite runs in the game, just because there's so many different places you can take that run. You guys can take it up inside like this one. You can take it around the outside, which I'm sure you've seen me do in many of my MSFL videos. It just really depends on what's going on, you know, in front of you. But you can bang the ball inside, bounce it outside, take it to the hole it was designed in. And then the last thing that we're going to do against cover 3 is Jets fork. Probably my favorite route on the game over there on the left, that post corner. Just motion the receiver in to make everything look the same. And you just want to throw that when he's making his break to the outside. Like as soon as he looks to the outside, that's when you want to throw that ball. Just take it to practice mode, get the timing down, guys. It's not, you know, too difficult, but can take some time. And it's a very hard route to user because of the timing of it. You know, I mean, the ball's up, it's out, and they have to click on, get themselves into position, and still go up and make a play. It's just very tough for them to user that. And then you can also, out of this play, if you know they start to, you know, cheat over that way, you can just throw the outside corner there and click on and get in front of the DB for an easy catch. I use a down and outside pass lead when I throw that because it just makes it a lot easier to get the position you need when you click on. So now we'll show you guys strong Y flex against man. Against man, basically it's going to be pretty similar. We're just not going to be using that little curl crossing play, even though that does work against man. But since we already went over it, I'm really not going to do too much. Now against man, obviously you can still pound the ball inside. That's just the nature of the game is with the Jets book is run the ball. It's an outstanding running book, and I would recommend using a team that has a very solid offensive line and running back with this book, because then you're going to be able to take full advantage of it. What you can do here also with the slants, put them on a drag, motion them in, then motion them back out, and you can see it's a little quick man beater. It's nothing incredibly inventive, but it is very successful. It's something that they now have to account for from this formation as well. So if they try to run man against it, just motion him out, hit him as soon as he cuts inside, and you got yourself an easy pickup. Probably that's what I do most against man from this formation, if it's like a medium yardage situation. Just makes sense to me. You can also go ahead and run the jet fork. I just like to put them on either a curl or a slant, whatever you feel like, on the outside there. And most times though, we're going to be throwing that route again. The post corner is just devastating, guys. Cover 2 kind of messes it up a little bit because he gets jammed at the line, and that throws the timing completely off. But I mean, other than that, you can even get it off against the cover 4. The throw's a little tighter, but I mean, you'll still be able to get it. All you have to do is click on and make a play. So that route is awesome, and if there's one route in this entire book I could get you to go to practice mode with, that would be the one. It's just phenomenal if the timing's on. And then you can always go ahead and check down against man with the halfback angle. That's a natural man beater as it is. And then you still have the motioned receiver, should you decide. You can put them on whatever you want, slant in, slant out, curl. Doesn't really matter. All 3 of those routes beat man coverage. So, I mean, whatever you choose to do with him is fine. So now we'll go ahead and take a look against cover 2, guys. Cover 2, you've heard me say it in the previous videos, I usually like to just run the ball against cover 2. There are going to be some situations, though, where you have no choice but to throw it. So, might as well get comfortable with those. But for the most part, guys, I'm going to run the ball. That's what cover 2 is to me, as far as I'm concerned. It's running the ball from this book. There's other books where I would be all about spreading it out and just going deep on a cover 2. But from this book, because of the the formations that we're staying in, I would choose to run the ball against it. One thing you can notice about the formations that we're showing you here and the formation that's coming up in the next video is that they're just very quick to audible in and out of. Strong close, eye close, and strong Y flex. Just very, very quick formations to be, in and out of quickly. It's not, like a world of setup. Receivers don't have to walk all the way across the field. It's, just a decent situation. You guys can also run the little option against the cover 2, little crossing route in the curl. Really depends, what you feel like. Takes a little longer against cover 2 because of the press. But, and then obviously if you want to just spread out into this formation and then just put everybody on streaks, you can do that also. So that would be another thing to do against cover 2, because that's going to work more times than not. Cover 2, you just want to, if you're going to throw the ball in cover 2, you might as well flood it deep. And that's, what you should be doing against cover 2. Just keep in mind, if somebody's running cover 2, most of the time there's going to be a blitz behind it. Not too many people run cover 2 without sending pressure because of how ineffective it is. But, right there, if you spread it out and you put everybody on streaks, you're most definitely going to have one streak open, because there's only 2 deep zones and you're sending 3 receivers deep. So it's just a matter of finding the open one and making the play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the next one, we're going to be taking a look at eye close. There's only 2 plays in that video, so it should be a pretty short one, and that'll wrap up the New York Jets mini scheme. But check out www.MaddenStudents.com. Thanks, guys. Peace.
1, 2, 3. Let me hear you say KO. Competition can't move me. Wrong's one thing.